Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right. Roll call.
Mr. Probst,
Here.
Mr. Agnew,
Here.
Mr. Nagel,
Here.
Mr. Bruni,
Here.
Dr. Maragoni. Here.
No, comment by visitor. Glad to have Lisa here today. Congratulations. Wish you well. All right. Approval of the minutes.
Motion to approve.
Second. Roll call.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew,
Aye.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Mr. Bruni,
Aye.
Dr. Maragoni.
Here, aye. With words.
Aye, aye, aye. Okay.
Certainly.
Treasurer's report, Paula.
Okay, cash fund balance is on page 12. Page 9 is the cash reconciliation, and then you'll see on page 12, the balance as of November 30th, 2025, $10,243,714.33. Receipts collected for the month of November, pages 13 through 16. Page 16, you will see the total receipts collected, $1,283,189.12. Bills paid in the month of November. That's pages 17 through 23. You flip to page 23 there, you'll see the total bills paid in November, $1,664,793.35. The transfers for the month of November, page 24, we transferred Title I to the school-wide pool, $52,621.03. Title II-A to the school-wide pool, $5,678.28. Title IV-A to the school-wide pool, $3,923.43. And the general fund to the school-wide pool, $216,730. Page 25, approval of the then and now purchase orders. The first one is a Securitas Electronics, $10,646.96. And then Andy's Candies, $3,900. Just as a reminder, these are where the invoice predates the time the purchase order was created in the system. The purchase order should go in first for proper approval. Sometimes it just rarely, but sometimes these get missed. So the purchase order went in late. The Andy's Candies always does. They always get the invoice late. So it just certifies that sufficient funds were there at the time the order was placed, and it's still available. So
What is the 10,646?
that's for the doors, the system.
Is that once a year? And
Yes.
Okay.
And then Andy's Candies comes out if you Chi-Fi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So, and then page 26, the cafeteria report just shows the activity in the cafeteria fund for the month of November. That's everything there. You all got my update on the county budget commission. Regarding that, we canceled the public hearing, obviously, because they did not approve it. Just so that you all are aware, there is an appeal process. If you would like to choose to do that, we can't appeal their decision. That is solely up to you all. We have to wait until we have not gotten the official letter from them stating that they declined the movement of the inside millage, but within 30 days of when we receive that letter, it's the time frame within we would have to file the appeal.
What do you?
It's all new. So it's never happened before. So I don't know how it would be handled. I feel that according to Ohio revised code, they should have said yes.
Yeah.
But
Pathetic.
and I don't know if I don't know how the appeal process would work out if we went that route, to be honest, because it's never happened. It's all new, so
Does it cost us?
it would legal fees. So it could become costly, and the end result could be unfavorable.
Yeah, but well, I'm going, but I would be in favor.
Yeah,
I think you should wait for the new board.
We'll do-
right,
Yeah.
yeah, well, that
Right, we
was
have-
the.
We
that
have
was what
time
we-
for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's
You have
very-
any legal advice on that yet?
I mean, Dan didn't really give much advice because it's all new. He said he's.
It's uncharted
There,
waters.
there's no prior case law to base it on, so. I honestly have no idea
Yeah.
what would
State
happen.
government's restructuring of tax,
Mhm.
Yeah,
income tax or property tax. I think the governor just signed the other day, 4 or 5 bills into law that was passed, but this all went in September, I think it was.
September 30th.
Yeah,
it
it's
came
all
out.
new,
Right.
so.
yeah, so I really have no idea what the outcome would be. I just wanted you all to be aware that that is. An option, and then in the event that, you know, this would probably be new board as well.
Right.
They suggested we place a levy on the ballot, so in the event we would want to do that, I presume we'd want to put a PI levy on the ballot, because that's essentially what we were looking for, were PI funds to pay for our debt, so, but if that's the route we want to go, otherwise we'll do some work with the new board and everybody present, in regard to reducing expenditures, because that's the only other option. So we can look at all expenditures, including salaries, wages, benefits, everything, so.
What was their primary reason for saying no?
They felt that we should put a levy on the ballot. And I think that was, I mean, that's the,
They said that they felt that we should let the dust settle, were their exact words. After what we've done with the financial reduction plan,
Mhm.
see how everything shakes out. And then if we needed to increase revenues, which would have to, then put a levy on the ballot.
Which delays things for at least a year, right?
Yes.
right.
Wow.
So in my mind, the only for sure money to bring revenue in was transferring that inside millage, which is what we expressed to them, because we would know for sure we were going to get money in. Putting a levy on the ballot doesn't do that, because it doesn't guarantee anything, and I think we all can guess maybe what the outcome of that potentially would be, so. In my mind, we need something for sure to, so that we're not overspending by $1 million next year in place, so I think that's what we have to work towards. While it's unfortunate, you know, I mean, our hands are tied. There's only so much that we can do.
Is there anything the board can do as far as talking to the county about foreclosing on the hospital? I know it's a process, but to get that moving, is there anything as a board or superintendent or treasurer can do to kind of push that along so that we get some movement one way for, so somebody would possibly come in and buy that? I mean, he needs to go up probably for foreclosure, but I don't know all the legalities
I
or
don't
what's
either.
going on with it. But
We can inquire.
is it something we should look at?
Yeah.
What's that thing?
No.
No.
Fell
through.
Fell through.
Fell through.
And I think the picture that the county auditor's office gave us as to the amount of money that was due from them
Yeah.
when we started this back in February, according to the treasurer, was not correct.
Wasn't anywhere near what we thought.
So
Because
they,
we brought it up and.
yes, in our no, that's okay. In our presentation, we brought it up because I think it was somewhere in the tune of $750,000. They sent us the total amount due from the hospital and told us to multiply it by their multiplying factor of what the school received on the website. Well, in our presentation, I brought that up, and Kathy, the treasurer, Keelich, said, no, that's not correct. And so I emailed her after the fact, after the meeting, and I said, can you please give me a breakdown of what the hospital does out of the school? It's closer to 300,000.
Wow.
So, no, it's still a chunk of money.
Which we would take.
Yeah,
Because it's
gladly,
ours,
but
and we never
I don't
see.
want anybody to have the wrong picture of what they owe us, but that's just the way I was guided. So that was the information that I had. But
I thought the county provided us that number before, it was like 700 and some change.
yeah, but that's what I was saying, the county auditor's office, Jacob DeBertrand, gave us the total amount due, but there were special assessments included, I guess, and that's what Kathy Keelich was explaining. It may be more due to, and, you know, penalties and that kind of stuff, but that was the number. that was
If we
closer
get
to-
back tax, so we're not gonna get 700, we get 300.
Mhm.
Three.
Yeah, it was between
That
300 and
was-
350. I don't have the exact number with me here, but it's still, you know, half of what we originally thought.
Rather than appeal, if we just went through the process again, how many months do we have to wait before we can go back to them and ask for, rather than appeal it? and spend
Oh, we
more money
could
on
go
lawyers?
back tomorrow. I mean, we could put out
Is that a
another,
better way to go? Because if we're appealing, they're gonna decide again. If we go again, they're gonna decide again.
well, I think if we went back right now. I
Not
think-
now, but
Yeah, but.
6 months.
That
from
was,
now.
that was mentioned.
Mhm.
They said that they would entertain it again down the road, but again, they said they wanted us to let the dust settle was their exact words. They said it over and over after what we've done with the financial reduction plan, so.
That almost sounds like that was their answer way ahead of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was made before
I think
we,
they had the answer before we walked in the room,
Yeah,
but they're all elected officials. They don't want to make that decision and upset the community that's going to vote for them in the next election.
although the Ohio Revised Code states that all you have to show is that there's a need.
mhm.
You don't have to, there's no guide, there's no lines, limits.
And they clearly recognized our need for the money because they suggested that we put a levy on the ballot, in my eyes. Now, I don't know, somebody else may see that a different way if it did go through an appeal process. But that's where we ended. But again, we're in a transition phase here too, and I think any decisions
Right.
are, you know, the new board will want to be involved in those, I imagine, so,
Should be.
yes.
Need more for treasurer.
No, none of this time.
thanks for going through all this.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's a very, new process. Somewhat.
Motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Second,
Roll call.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Dr. Mary,
I,
Mr. Breen,
Aye.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew.
Good morning. How are you?
I
Good morning.
have an unexpected guest with me this morning.
Yeah, we need more of that. All right, no presentation by speaker. Superintendent's report.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Go, start off with attendance at Ayers Elementary. At the break, Christmas break, we had 478 students, the elementary, middle school, 417, at the high school, 402. To a district total of 1,297 students. If you look under certified resignations, we have one. George Shreve resigned as junior high track coach effective immediately. It's on page 27.
Make a motion to accept Mr. Shreve's resignation as junior high track coach.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Mr. Nagel.
Aye.
Mr. Breen.
Aye.
Dr. Mary
Aye.
Mr. Agnew.
Aye.
Under employment, Julian Fenari, a continuing contract effective immediately. Chelsea Roth. It's number 2, a continuing contract effective immediately, and Ryan Cadgett, a continuing contract effective immediately. If you'll remember, we learned through that the Ohio Revised Code states that whenever someone achieves the status of continuing contract, as long as they have everything turned in, they should get it at that time. Number 4, Elizabeth Suckle as a substitute teacher for the 2025-26 school year, pending background check. And Bethany Lucas, 2-year employment contract effective August 1, 2025. That's on pages 28 and 29.
And just to provide some background on that, there's no contract that I can find in this district for Bethany. And she's the only person in administration that I can't find a contract for, her, so we need a contract for her. This would be her third 2-year term, so she gets paid, based on the teachers, based on the fringe benefits of the teacher's schedule. But anything we're paying her, the auditors are gonna ask why we're paying her, and we need to have a contract in place, so essentially mirrors the principals. Because she works that schedule, she doesn't work summers and the salary is what her salary is, so nothing,
So she's already an employee, you just can't find the contract.
yeah, there's just no contract, so we need a contract in place for her.
Because I don't know whether we have to enter executive session, but I had some problems with this and the compensation I wanted to talk about.
We probably
Yes.
need to do that in executive session.
Are we going to have an
We
executive
do it
session?
before, yeah.
Okay, so if we could
We can just
table this.
Table this one.
Okay,
Number 5.
thanks.
Yeah, so 1 through 4, we can-
All right, so 1 through 4 is presented.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Dr. Marangoni,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew,
Aye.
Mr. Bruni,
Aye.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Mr. Probst.
Aye.
Okay, under non-certified resignations, Dawn Wallace as a junior high wrestling coach effective immediately. That's on page 30.
Make a motion to accept.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew, Dr. Marangoni,
Aye.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Mr. Bruni.
Employment, Elizabeth Suckle as a substitute educational aide effective pending background check. Jonathan Bodkin as a junior high wrestling coach effective pending certification. John has recently obtained his certification. Alex Fensley as volunteer wrestling coach effective pending certification and background check. Zach Dobson as volunteer wrestling coach effective pending certification. Zach has recently obtained that certification. Paul White as a volunteer wrestling coach effective pending background check and certification. And then Gary Woods as a substitute bus driver pending background check. So Mr. Woods is retired for a few months and now he's gonna come back and help us out.
All right.
Motion to approve 1 through 6.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Nagel, Mr. Bruni,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew,
Aye.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Dr. Marangoni.
Aye.
I have no recommendations for approval or professional meetings at this time.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, new business. Consider approving 1-day unpaid leave of absence for Sarah Gasmeyer, on page 31.
So moved.
Roll call.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew,
Aye.
Mr. Bruni,
Aye.
Dr. Marangoni.
Aye.
Number 2, consider appointing a board representative to the Belmont Harrison Vocational School Board for a 3-year term beginning January 26.
Would you like to still be on? Yes, make a motion to reappoint Chuck.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Dr. Marangoni,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew,
Aye.
Mr. Probst,
Abstain.
Mr. Bruni.
Aye.
Next year, I'm gonna apply like you said, still do it if you guys would like me to do
All right. Number 3, consider approving $500 holiday donation from Minuteman Ohio Comp Managed Care Organization, page 32.
Is there any reason to refuse the money?
I think they make this donation every year, so.
We could add a few more zeros.
it. So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Mr. Nagel,
Aye.
Mr. Agnew,
Aye.
Mr. Probst,
Aye.
Dr. Marangoni.
Aye.
Mr. Bruni.
Aye.
Number 4, consider approving a temporary chairman for the January Board of Education and Organizational Meeting.
Any, mine,
I nominate Chuck.
That'd be you.
Is there a second?
I second.
Roll call.
Dr. Maringoni.
Aye.
Mr. Nagel.
Aye.
Mr. Agnew.
Aye.
Mr. Probst.
Stay.
Mr. Prudy.
I vote no.
Right, you the man, Chuck. All right, committee reports, any?
I wish the new board best of luck.
Your man.
Best of luck.
From, anyone else?
We'll have to enter executive session first.
No, but this,
Okay.
this isn't about that.
Oh, gotcha.
This is curriculum. For curriculum, I met with, Mr. Stankovich and, Shauna Safri from Wheeling University. And, we've arranged to begin tutoring sessions in January. All of these people from her school already have their background checks in place. And, there were also 3 other volunteers that I gave, Mr. Stankovich all of that information. He said he would contact them. We will have to approve them at a board, probably the January board meeting. But Mr. Stankovich was really positive, and so was Shauna, and the whole thing, I think it went very well. We did it for the school. The school showed itself very well, and she was happy about this. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else other than I went to this meeting, and everybody should take a koozie one. And what I learned there are some schools that really they make an art out of committee work. And maybe we need to look at that more, the way they have done it. People seem to know that we were looking for a new superintendent. And because I would mention, oh, they're looking for a new superintendent. And, just from all over the place. But it was a positive experience. I don't know whether it was really worth all the money, but, I'll go again next year if you want me to. And all of the things that in the session to approve new, what are they, like, policies, failed. So they were all silly. I thought, they would do a whole paragraph of all the students that are included in the school system. I mean, everything from, I don't know, blonde hair to cross-eyed, and just list after list after list after list of all the people, but they could just say all students, which is basically what they said. And so there were 3 motions like that, and they all failed. And they should have, so.
Was there any talk about the private and parochial school funding?
No, not that I went to. There could have been talk. One thing that was interesting, and I have contact with the guy, they have some AI tutoring systems that he said, you never believe salespeople, but he said could be for as little as $10 per student per year that would set up a program for that student through AI and help them with tutoring. And he said he would present to the board. And I told him December wasn't a good time because of the things I thought we were going to be doing today. So maybe next year sometime he could present it and we could see what the real program is like. But AI does, it's good. I do a language course through AI, and it's really a good course. So something we want to think about.
Thank you, Alan.
Mhm.
And then tutoring sounds great. All right,
Entering to executive
Yeah.
session.
all right. Motion to enter into executive session, considering the second session for employment items respect to a public employee or official.
Somebody, or second? Or so moved?
Roll call.
Mr. Nagel.
Aye.
Mr. Probst.
Aye.
Mr. Agnew. Mr. Hagel.
Aye.
Mr. Green. Time out of executive session at 8:22 a.m.
We'll make that motion on schedule.
Sure.
Mhm.
I'll make a motion to, hold the January 13th meeting at 3:30.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Probst.
Aye.
Dr. Maragoni.
Aye.
Mr. Rooney.
Actually, we'll have to have a reorganization meeting first,
Right, that's right.
and then our regular meeting.
Okay, so that'll be the org meeting.
So hold a reorganizational.
Yeah, do that at 3:30.
A regular board meeting.
Immediately
follow.
follow.
Yeah.
Amended my motion.
And then,
Thanks.
Mr. Agnew. Mr. Nagel.
Aye.
Aye.
So we have to be at that meeting?
You gotta come pass your baton off. I'll make a motion to adjourn. For the last time.
For the last time, roll call.
Mr. Nagel.
Aye.
Dr. Maragoni.
Aye.
Mr. Rooney.
Aye.
Mr. Agnew.
Aye.
Mr. Probst.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Nice work.